Welcome back for Game 5 of the North Atlantic Conference Baseball Tournament. This one between SUNY Cobleskill acting as the road team and Thomas College playing as the winning team. This is a must-win for both teams, each team with a loss so far in this tournament. Winner will face the Husson University Eagles, who picked up an 11-4 win in the previous game against Cobleskill, to advance and move one win away from their 7th consecutive conference championship. It's 1-1 to Gutierrez, playing shortstop for Cobleskill. That one's outside for ball 2. Count evens at 2-2. On the mound for Thomas Ankit Shah from Houston, Texas. As Gutierrez grounds it to short, Nadeau. And the throw is in time to retire Gutierrez. And that'll bring up Jake Brazano playing third base. Shaw with 6 starts coming into the tournament with a 6 ERA. And the first pitch to Brazano is outside for ball 1. That one grounded to Gutierrez again. Nadeau, excuse me. That one's in time for the second out. 2 straight ground balls to shortstop. That'll bring up Ryan Lansing. First pitch fired in for strike 1. That one rolls past Holland, the catcher. Evens the count at 1 ball, 1 strike. That one close, but just outside to make it 2 balls, 1 strike. That one's in there for strike 2. Thomas a strike away from getting out of the first inning unscathed. That one's lined into center. Dipner unable to get to it. That's Lansing aboard with a 2-out single.
Right fielder, number 26, Randy Woody.
That'll bring up Tony Woody as he takes ball 1. Stolen base from Lansing gets him to second. 2 balls, no strikes on the count.
The left fielder, number 15, Logan for men.
That'll put Woody on first base. And that'll bring up Logan Ferment. As he takes strike 1. Ferment 2 for 4 with an RBI in the game prior against Husson. As he takes strike 2. The 0-2 grounded, picked up by Shaw. His throw caught by Cagnina, and that'll do it for the top of the first. 2 base runners left on, and a scoreless inning for the Cobleskill Fighting Tigers. That'll bring up Thomas, Dipner, Griffel, and Cagnina coming up in the bottom of the inning. Back here on the Husson Eagles Sports Network in the bottom of the first. I'm Ryan Barnes on a solo broadcast here for this one. Tanner Wood on the mound for Cobleskill. Now bring up Hayden Dipner playing center field for the Terriers in the bottom half of the first as he takes strike 1. Senior from Cheshire, New York, making his 11th appearance. Bringing a 3.40 ERA into the tournament. As the throw from Gutierrez is just in time.
The designated hitter, number 43, Nick Griffel.
Got to bring up Nick Griffel, DH for Thomas. He takes ball 1 up high. And he takes strike 1. That one's popped up. Chasing after it, Platt. He gets under it. That'll be 2 down. DJ Cagnina, first baseman, coming up. Thomas playing 2 long games yesterday. 2 teams met in game 2 of the tournament, where Cobleskill won 16-11. Cagnino went 3 for 6 with an RBI in that meeting, as the count advances to 3-1. That one down the middle. Strike 2, full count now with 2 outs here in the bottom of the first inning. Cobleskill in black, Thomas in white. Here's the 3-2. That one just outside for ball 4. Cagnino will get on with a 2-out walk to bring up A.J. Rychik.
Right fielder, number 22, E.J. Rychik.
Rychik 4 for 6 with an RBI and a run scored yesterday. As he takes strike 1. That one popped up. Under it is Platt. He makes the catch, and that will retire the side. 1 runner on. No runs for the Terriers. And coming up for the Fighting Tigers, Larilla, Papanikolatos, and Platt coming up. Back here on the Husson Eagles Sports Network, leading off for the top of second, Corin Larilla. Two for 5 in the 2 teams' previous meeting yesterday. That one's grounded too short. Nadeau able to scoop it, and the throw to Cagnina. Came off the bag, ball on the ground. As he'll get on. About to bring up Zach Papanikolatos. 2 quick balls to Papanikolatos. That one's popped and dropped into right field, as that's called foul. Papanikolatos batting .255, 13 runs, 10 RBIs this season. That one's lined into left field. That'll advance the runners. Two runners on with nobody out. That'll bring up Cole Platt.
The first baseman, number 35, Cole Black.
Two runners on, nobody out. That's grounded to short. Nadeau to second, and the throw to first is in time for a twin killing. That'll move Larilla to third.
The center fielder, number 18, Anthony Sergi.
Anthony Sergi now batting. .333 on the season, 5 RBIs. Larilla on third. That one fouled off to even the count. 1 ball, 1 strike. That's swung on for strike 2. That's grounded to second. And the throw by Clark bounces back. So he reaches, presumably on a throwing error.
Returning to the top of the order, the shortstop, number 7, Jeffrey Gutierrez.
And he's trying to steal. The throw is in time from Holland. That'll retire the side. And we'll head to the bottom of the second, still scoreless here on the Husson Eagles Sports Network. Gavin Clark leading off the bottom of the second for Thomas. Second baseman batting .330 on the season with a home run and 19 runs batted in as he takes strike one. That one outside to even the count. 1 ball, 1 strike. That one's grounded to second. Lansing. Throw is in time. 1 down.
Catcher number 32, Gus Collins.
That brings up Gus Holland, the catcher. 2 home runs, 22 RBIs on a .316 batting average. As he takes strike one. Ball one, excuse me. That one hits the outside of the zone. To even the count 1-1. That one's grounded to third. Brazano makes a throw in time. 2 down. Jeremy Spencer now. .261 batting average, 8 runs batted in. On Wood, pitched 26 and a third innings on the season with a .547 ERA, giving up 29 hits. That one just misses. Wood already issued a walk. That one is going to hit Spencer. Grady Hoffman now. 256 batting average, 2 home runs, 15 runs batted in. Shortstop Evan Nadeau on deck if it gets to that point as Hoffman takes strike one. That one's grounded to third. And Brazano unable to get a hand on it. So he'll reach on an error. That'll bring up Evan Nadeau. .364 average, 1 home run, 12 RBIs. 2 runners on for him. With a chance to put the Terriers in the lead here in the bottom of the second. That one just missing the zone for ball one. Hotham at first, Spencer on second. That one is flied out to left field. Getting under it is Ferment. He makes the catch, and that will retire the side. 2 runners left on, but no score for the Terriers as we head to the top of the third here on the Husson Eagles Sports Network. Gutierrez leading off for Cobleskill here in the top of the third. Takes ball 1. That one's grounded to short. Nadeau gets the throw to Cagnina for the first out. Got to bring up Brazzano, who also grounded to short his first time around for the second out of the first inning. That's lined out to center. Dipner able to make the catch for the second out. Now it's Ryan Lansing coming up to bat. A single in the first inning. Reached second on a walk to Woody, who is on deck. Back in the first inning as he takes ball 1. That one's flied out to left. That one's going, backing up to the wall, unable to make the catches. Hotham. Lansing will get to second on a double. That'll bring up Tony Woody with a runner in scoring position. Woody reaching on a walk. His last time around. And an intentional walk once again to Woody. 2 runners on for Ferment. Grounded out to Shaw to close out the first inning. That one fouled off for strike 1. That one low. That'll even the count 1 ball, 1 strike. That one fouled off Headed into the Thomas dugout. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 out. Shaw can get out of this jam and leave 2 runners on for Cobleskill for the 3rd consecutive inning. The 1-2, that one swing high into left field. Hotham under it. See, makes the catch, and that will retire the side. 2 runners left on, no runs for the Fighting Tigers. We're going to head to the bottom of the 3rd here on the Husson Eagles Sports Network. Back here in the bottom of the 3rd. Dipner takes ball 1 to start the inning. That one's fired down for strike 1, excuse me. That one flied into right. Woody under it, makes the catch.
The designated hitter, number 43, Nick Griffel.
That one lined into right and caught for the 2nd out. DJ Cagnina now. That one just over the head of Gutierrez. As Cagnina's on with a 2-out single.
Right fielder, number 22, AJ Rychick.
Rychick now coming up to bat. Popped out to first to end the 1st inning, his first time around. That one lined super foul. For strike 1. Count evens, 1 ball, 1 strike. Bottom of the third, Cobleskill leading Thomas 1-0. That one just outside for ball 2. That one just in there. Evens count, 2 balls, 2 strikes with 2 outs. That one line deep into right field. Going back is Woody. And that one is stuck in the banners on the right field wall. Rychuk went all the way around, but they're most likely going to send him back to second base, as that stayed in the park, at least from what it looks like. And they are going to call it a double. Cagnino will head to third on that, on Rychuk's double. Runners second and third. 2 outs here in the bottom of the third. That'll bring up Gavin Clark, the second baseman. Grounded out to second base for the first out of the second inning. Looking to tie things up here in the bottom of the third inning. Winner of this one advances to tomorrow, a noontime first pitch. Winner of this game has a date with the Husson University Eagles, where a win is necessary for the winner of this one. For a winner-take-all Game 7. That would start about half an hour after Game 6. Thomas College has not won the tournament since 2004, and Cobleskill has yet to do so, with this being their final year in the North Atlantic Conference before moving out to the SUNYAC, joining former NAC affiliates SUNY Morrisville and Canton, as Clark takes ball 1. Runner second and third, 2 outs. 1-0 to Clark. That one is heading into right field, but foul. One count for Gavin Clark. That one's outside. Ball 2. That one's grounded to third. Scooped up by Brazano. The throw over is in time. That will retire the side. 2 on, no runners across. Through 3 innings, the SUNY Cobleskill Fighting Tigers lead the Thomas College Terriers 1-0. Back for the top of the fourth. Goran Lorilla taking ball one. As he takes strike one. As he grounds out to third for the first out of the inning.
Catcher, number 11, Zach Papanicolaou.
Zach Papanicolaou up to bat. Two 2-1 count. That one's fouled off. Even set. 2 balls, 2 strikes. With 1 out. That one just missed for ball 3. Full count now here with 1 out. Zach Papanicolaou. 3-2. That one is blooped, but caught by Clark. For the second out, that'll bring up Cole Platt. No runners on. 2 out. That one is high, heading into left field under it. Hawthorne, he makes the catch to retire the side. 1, 2, 3, go the Fighting Tigers. As we'll head to the bottom of the fourth, Colbiskill still leading Thomas 1-0. Back for the bottom of the fourth. Gus Holland coming up to bat. Grounded out to second, his first time around in the second inning. That one line deep left, and that will go foul over the fence. One-two count. That one's lined into left center. Holland's on with a single. Jeremy Spencer now up to bat. Was hit by a pitch his first time around. That one's in there for strike one. A throw down, the steal attempt. And Holland is there. Runner on second for the Terriers. Nobody out. Jeremy Spencer up to bat. The 0-1. That one's lined into right field. Stopping at third is Holland. And a single for Spencer. Runners on the corners. Nobody out for Grady Hoffman, who reached on an error. His last time around. Still no outs. Tying run on third base for Thomas. And a must-win game for both teams. That one's inside for ball one. That one is foul. That'll even the count. 1 ball, 1 strike. Grounder to short. First out. And out at first as well, but a run does score. And Evan Nadeau up to bat, the 9-hitter for Thomas. He takes strike 2. Oh, and 2 to Nadeau. Nobody on. Tie game 1-1. That's popped and foul back behind the bleachers. Inside pitch swung on and foul. Wood is set. The 0-2 fouled into the glove, and that'll do it. For the bottom of the fourth, a run does come around as we head into the top of the fifth, tied at 1. Anthony Sergi, the 9-hitter, center fielder for the Fighting Tigers as he grounds it to third. Spencer, the bounce on the throw, not in time. As Sergi's on with a single.
Returning to the top of the order, the shortstop, number 7, Jeffrey Gutierrez.
That'll bring us to the top of the order. Jeffrey Gutierrez. 0 for 2 so far. The 1-0. That's popped up. Nadeau waving off his teammates as he makes the catch. 1 down.
Third baseman, number 1, Jake Brazano.
Jake Brazano now 0 for 2 as well. That one's just high. Ball 1. Brazano lines that into center. He's on with a 1-out single.
Second baseman, number 4, Brian Lansing.
Lansing takes strike one. Lansing 2 for 2, a single and a double so far in this contest. That one's grounded to third. Spencer able to get the leading runner.
Right fielder number 26, Tony Woody.
And that'll bring up Tony Woody. As well, a mound visit. Tony Woody intentionally walked both of his plate appearances so far. Saw a couple pitches his first at bat. Then they decided to walk him. Tied 1-1 here in the top of the fifth. In a must-win situation for both teams, both SUNY Cobleskill and Thomas College. Loser is eliminated from the tournament, and the winner moves on to face Husson University tomorrow at noon, where Husson is just one win away from their 7th consecutive North Atlantic Conference championship. Looks like Woody will see some pitches here. That one's in there for strike one. That is lined into left field. That's going to go down. One run's going to come in. And Cobleskill is going to take a 2-1 lead as Brazano comes in to score.
Left fielder number 15,
Logan Ferment. 0 for 2. That's grounded to short. Spencer picks up instead, and the scoop from Cagnino retires the side. Heading into the bottom of the fifth. Cobleskill up 2-1 on Thomas on the Husson Eagles Sports Network. Hayden Dipner coming up to bat to lead things off for the Thomas College Terriers in the bottom half of the 5th inning. As he takes strike one. And he looks at ball one. The 1-1's grounded to short. Gutierrez makes a throw, and that will retire Dipner.
The designated hitter, number 43, Nick Griffel.
Nick Griffel 0 for 2. The lone run from Thomas. Hit surrounding coming from mostly the middle of the order. As Griffel looks at strike one. That's grounded to third. Rosano, his throw on target. For the second out of the inning, they'll bring up DJ Cagnina. Walked in the first inning, then hit a single in the third. Was left on third base after a single by ground out by Gavin Clark. And Cagnina looks at strike one. The 0-1 inside. Evens count, 1 ball, 1 strike. That one's inside as well. Called ball 2. The 1-2 grounded foul. Two balls, 2 strikes. That's popped out into center field. Back at the wall, Sergi. Did he make that catch? He made the catch. An amazing highlight reel catch by Sergi out in center field, making contact with the wall. And we're going to go to the bottom of the 5th after that. Cobleskill still leading 2-1. We're back for the top of the 6th. Corin Larilla up to bat for the Fighting Tigers as they lead the Thomas College Terriers 2-1. As popped and foul. That's outside for ball 1. One-two count for Larilla. As he looks at ball 2. That's up in the air. Under it's Clark. He makes the catch. 1 down. That'll bring up Zach Papanikolaos. His grounder to third. Spencer makes the throw. And 2 down now. That'll bring up Cole Platt. Platt grounded into a 6-4-3 double play his first time around. And flew out to center field in the 4th inning. Down 0-1 in the count now. That is lined into deep left field. Backing up is Hotham. And he makes the catch against the wall, and that'll do it for the top of the 6th. Thomas able to keep Colbskill to 2 as we head to the bottom of the 6th here on the Husson Eagles Sports Network. It's going to be A.J. Reitchick leading things off for the Terriers in the bottom of the 6th inning. Reitchick popped out to first base in the 1st inning and hit a double in the 3rd as he takes strike 1. That one fired in low for ball one. One, two. That is grounded. The throw is not in time, as Reichuk's going to get on with a single. That's bunted by Clark. Advances the runner. That'll move Reichuk to second base. Just update from over at O'Keefe Field. After falling behind 3-1 in the third inning, Husson softball came back for a 7-3 victory over Thomas in their tournament. That one's lined into left. That's going to get down. Rounding third's Reichuk. And he's going to get in as we have a tie game here in the bottom of the sixth inning. An RBI double. For Gus Holland. As we're tied at 2, that'll bring up Jeremy Spencer with a runner on second and only one out. That is fouled for the first strike. Spencer hit by a pitch in his first plate appearance and hit a single. As he looks at ball 2. Ball 1, excuse me. Another one fouled. 1-2 the count now. With one out. And a must-win situation for both teams. Loser heads home tonight, and the winner sticks around for another day as they take on Husson University. Two balls, two strikes. That is popped into left center. Under its ferment. And there will be no tag from Holland. As 2 are down now in the bottom of the 6th. That'll bring up Grady Hotham. Reached on an error in the second inning and grounded into a double play. in the fourth. Looks at strike one. That's grounded to short. Gutierrez makes a throw, and that will end the inning, not before a run comes in. We are tied 2-2 heading into the top of the seventh. And we're back for the top of the seventh. Tie game 2-2 here. As Anthony Sergi will come out to bat for the third time this game. Reached both times and reached on an error in the second and a single in the fifth. That's popped up and into the bleachers. One-two count now. The 1-2. That's fouled. Heading towards the Thomas bullpen. And swung on for strike three. Not many strikeouts in this game so far. But that one is swinging. And we'll head back to the top of the order for Jeffrey Gutierrez. Count evens. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 from Shaw is singled down the first base line. It's fair. Gutierrez is going to try 2, and he's going to get there in time. A 1-out double for Jeffrey Gutierrez. I bring up Jake Brazano. He scored the tying run on the fielder's choice from Lansing. From Woody, excuse me. He takes strike 1. takes strike two. That's grounded up the middle. Gets through. Turning third, Gutierrez. He's going to come in to score. And Kovalskill takes a 3-2 lead.
Second baseman number 4, Ryan Lansing.
Got to bring up Ryan Lansing. That's popped up. Heading into center. Under its Dipner. That'll be the second out. Now bring up Tony Woody. Fighting Tigers up 1 here in the top of the 7th. We'll have a meeting on the mound. Sudi Kovalskill taking a 3-2 lead of a single from Jake Brizano. Two outs in the top of the 7th. And Tony Woody reached base every time he has come up to bat. 2 walks and a single. He takes ball 1. Swung on for strike 1. That's just outside. 2-1 now the count. That's fouled off. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Full count now. Rosano should be taken off with this next pitch. There he goes, and that is lined into left center. Going to thirds, Brazano. He'll stop there, and that's a single for Tony Woody with 2 outs. That'll bring up Logan Ferment. Grounded out to the pitcher, flew out to left, and grounded out to third in his 3 at-bats. all to end the inning that he came up to bat in. And here he is once again with 2 down. He takes ball 1. He swings at that one. 2 balls, 1 strike. That's fouled off. 2 balls, 2 strikes. That one's lined and out. So for the 4th time this game, Logan Furman has made the final out in the inning that he has came up to bat in. We're gonna head to the bottom, the 7th. It's going to be Nadeau, Dipner, and Griffel coming up for the Terriers in the bottom of the 7th. We'll be right back on the Husson Eagles Sports Network. Evan Nadeau leading things off here in the bottom of the 7th inning. A 3-2 ball game. SUNY Cobleskill with the lead in a must-win scenario for both teams. The 0-1 to Nadeau. That is fouled. And that one's in there for strike 3. Nadeau goes down looking for the first out of the inning. Hayden Dipner. Take strike one. Count evens, 1 ball, 1 strike. Two, 1 the count now. That's outside. 3 balls, 1 strike for Dipner. Looking to reach base for the first time in this contest. That one's in there for strike 2, full count with 1 down. Only 3 strikeouts so far in this game across both teams. That's flied out to center. Sorgi under it makes the catch for the second out of the inning. I'll bring up Nick Griffel. Also has yet to reach base after popping out to first in the first inning, lining out to right field in the third, and grounding out to third base in the 5th inning. Here he is in the bottom of the 7th with 2 down. He takes strike 1. That's low for ball 1. That's popped up into shallow right center, and under it is Lansing to retire the side. Heading to the 8th inning, SUNY Cobleskill 6 outs away from advancing to a rematch of today's first game in the championship series. We'll be right back with the top of the 8th on the Husson Eagles Sports Network. Corin Larilla up to bat, leading things off for the Fighting Tigers here in the top of the 8th. As he takes ball 1. That's in there for strike 1. 1-1 count. Two balls, 1 strike, the count now. That is lined into right center, just over the head of Clark. And Larilla's on with a leadoff single. Zach Papa Nicolados, 1 for 3 so far with a single in the second inning, before lining out to second and grounding out to third in his next 2 at-bats. Ball one. That's bunted and fouled off. Here's the 1-1 bunt shown. And that's high for ball two. That bunts down, play to first for the out. That will advance Lorilla to second base, as I'll bring up Cole Platt. It's been silent so far in this contest. Grounded to a double play in the second, and flew out to center and left field in his next two at-bats. Looking to increase the lead for the Fighting Tigers. That one fouled back. Just a correction for tomorrow. First game at 1 p.m. between the Husson University Eagles and the winner of this matchup. That one's inside. Ball one. That one lined and flied out to left center. Under it was Dipner to make the catch. And two down in the inning. Now bring up Anthony Sergi. Reached on an error his first time around. Hit a single in the fifth and struck out in the seventh to lead off that inning. That's high. Ball two. Holland will visit Shaw on the mound. Two 2-0. That's in there for strike one. That one's lined into left. And a sliding catch by Hotham will retire the side. We're heading to the bottom of the eighth inning. Thomas down one. As we head to the bottom of the eighth inning on the Husson Eagles Sports Network. DJ Cagnina will lead off the inning for the Thomas College Terriers here in the bottom of the 8th inning. 6 outs remaining for Cobleskill, barring a run scored by the Terriers, and they will move on to tomorrow to take on the Husson University Eagles. The 0-1. That is lined into center. Drops just in front of Surgi. That is a leadoff single for Cagnina. AJ Rychik, 2 for 3, a double and a single. So far, he's scored in the 6th inning to tie it up at 2. Looking to get a hit in his 3rd straight at bat. Check swing. That reaches the zone regardless. 0-1. That one's inside. 1-1. That one just outside for ball 2. That is fouled. That is lined into right field. Another hit. Back-to-back singles. As Rychuk reaches. Now bring up Gavin Clark. Coming up, no outs, 2 runners on. And the tying run just 180 feet away. As we have a visit from the coach. Two consecutive singles for the Terriers off of Tanner Wood. He's up to 93 pitches. 2 strikeouts today, giving up 8 hits. It looks like we have a pinch runner at second base. As we await a number. It's going to be Nathan Pays, number 30, taking over for Cagnina. As he represents the tying run, bunts down, it's out. And everyone's going to be safe, bases loaded with nobody out. A beautiful bunt by Clark. Now bring up Gus Holland, 2 for 3, A single and a double so far in this game, with a chance to tie or maybe take the lead with a chance to win at the top of the ninth. Pitch to Holland. Just outside for ball one. That one lined into the outfield and caught for the first out. But the tying run will come in. Throw to third. He's safe. A very close call. As we have a tie game, 1 out, and the leading run from Thomas just 90 feet away. That'll go down as a sacrifice fly, I'm assuming, for the first out. That'll bring in Pace will score. And Rychik heads to third. And we're tied 3-3. And the Terriers can take the lead with a base hit here and can win it in the top of the ninth if they do so. Jeremy Spencer reached 2 out of 3 at bats. And stealing second is Clark. Runners in scoring position with 1 out. Here's the 1-0 to Spencer. That one's lined in the outfield. That's going to get down. 1 run's in. Turning third is Clark. And that one scores. And Thomas takes the 5-3 lead in the bottom of the 8th. A 3-run inning for Thomas at what seems to be the last second. Jeremy Spencer, 2 big RBIs, as that will do it for Tanner Wood. New pitcher coming in for Cobleskill will get a name and number right after the break on the Husson Eagles Sports Network. Back after the break, it'll be Hunter Smith pitching now for Cobleskill. As Wood went 7 1/3 on 98 pitches, 10 hits, 5 earned runs, and a walk, 2 strikeouts. As Hotham is down 0-2. That one's outside for ball 1. That's fouled off. Count remains 1-2. That one gets away. No advance. Two balls, 2 strikes. Swung on for strike 3. And that'll bring up Evan Nadeau. The 9-hitter, 0 for 3, 2 strikeouts, 1 swinging, 1 looking. As what could be the final batter for Thomas College in today's game. That one fouled back. 0-1. One. Just hits the outside of the zone. 1 ball, 2 strikes. That one grounded. Heading towards third. He's going to beat it. That'll be a single. Runners on first and second, 2 out. That'll bring up Hayden Dipner. That one goes in for strike 1. That one's just outside. Ball 1. That is grounded to second. Lansing throws to first. That will retire the side, but not before 3 runs come in for Thomas. And we're going to the top of the 9th, where Thomas can close this out after being behind 3-2 going to the bottom of the 8th. Thomas now 3 outs away from advancing to the North Atlantic Conference Championship Series. 3 outs separate the Thomas College Terriers from a date with the Husson University Eagles in the North Atlantic Conference Championship game. Jeffrey Gutierrez takes strike 1. That one's popped up to right. That's caught for out number 1. Brody Walsh in the game for the Terriers. That'll bring up Jake Brazano with 1 down. First pitch to him. In there for strike 1. That one's up high and outside, or up and in, for ball 2. Cobleskill only down 2. It is doable. That one goes outside. The 2-1. That one's fouled off way past the bleachers on the first base side. The 2-2. That's high for ball 3. Full count, 1 down. That one is lined into center. That's going to drop for a base hit for Brazano. Ryan Lansing now coming up to bat. A home run will tie it. The double play will end it as Lansing takes strike 1. This is the part of the order you do want up. Cobleskill has shown yesterday and today's earlier game that they have the power. They will score runs. But it's up to Brody Walsh to shut them down as he gets ahead in the count 0-2 against Lansing. That one fouled back once again. Lansing holding on. No balls, 2 strikes. The 0-2. Fouled back. Lansing staying alive. 3 straight foul balls. The 0-2 once again. That one's grounded to short. Turn to second, throw to first. And safe. Coming off the bag was A.J. Reichik. And it is not over as Tony Woody comes up to bat. 10 home runs on the season, 55 runs batted in. This is who they want up as their last chance. Two home runs yesterday. Looking for his biggest one yet. That one's outside, ball one. That's in there for strike one. 1 ball, 1 strike. An out will send Thomas to tomorrow and eliminate SUNY Cobleskill. That one's high, ball 2. Woody representing the tying run. Here's the 2-1. That's outside, ball 3. And advancing to second is Lansing. Three balls, 1 strike. That one is high for ball 4. Tying run is on for Logan Furman. 7 home runs on the season, batting .352, 34 RBIs. As I said before, this is a great part of the lineup for the Fighting Tigers as they try to crawl back into this one. With their backs against the wall, 2 down in the top of the 9th. Pitch to Furman. Down the middle for strike 1. That one fouled back. 0-2. And the Terriers are 1 strike away from eliminating SUNY Cobleskill. The 0-2. That is lined. And play at second is in time as Thomas College will advance and face the Husson University Eagles at 1 o'clock tomorrow. And will send home the SUNY Cobleskill Fighting Tigers in the North Atlantic Conference Tournament. 1 o'clock tomorrow, Husson versus Thomas. A Husson win will clinch the conference. Thomas wins in that one. It will go to a winner-take-all Game 7 shortly after. We will see you tomorrow on the Husson Eagles Sports Network.